Welcome back, my friends. Welcome back to this beautiful world. Is it beautiful? There's wars going everywhere. This coronavirus. People are so fickle and everybody's so upset about everything. The inflation is so high. High. Is it a beautiful world? And that's what we're gonna talk about. On this channel, we talk about everything and anything that makes us not awesome, but freaking awesome human beings. Anything less than that ain't welcome. The world as we see it today. Think about it. What is the world? Whose world is it anyways? It's everybody's world in here. If you think it's beautiful, then it is. If you think it's ugly, then it is. If you think it's peaceful, then it is. If you think it is not peaceful, then it is. It is what it is. But are we going to talk about that today? What we're going to talk about today is Putin, Vladimir Putin, the big bad wolf of the world. But he can come out smelling out of this war like a rose. I'm not here to talk about politics. I don't care. I couldn't care less about politics. I don't listen to the news, but I do like talking about it once in a while and have a nice little debate about this. I got my own views on that. But that's not what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about what we can learn from people. That's one thing I love about myself. What can I learn? What somebody else is doing? What can I learn from people? Where did I learn that from? I learned that from the Think and Grow Rich book by Napoleon Hill. Everybody has something to teach us. Every difficulty has a seed of opportunity if you look for it. So what can I learn from Putin? The big bad wolf. He can come out smelling like a rose. But he won't do it. And we'll even talk about that. Listen to this. He's made a grave mistake. With a big grave, literally grave mistake. Thinking like an old-time general, war hero. Collecting land. For what? For what? Look, I don't know what his thesis is, and I don't know what he's all about, and I don't care. Just like Idi Amin. What did he do? Similar thing. You know, kicked all the Asians out. That was one of me, my parents, my grandparents. And where did he end up? Like a zero. Nobody even cares about him. But think about this, my friends. Think about this. These people have so much power, as the saying goes, absolute power corrupts absolutely. They just want to hoard land, hold power. And when you hold power like that, you want more. Where does it end? Where does it end? It doesn't matter who they trample over. But, if Putin wants to come out smelling like a rose and be remembered like an amazing human being who turned his life around, and people can actually love him as a president, it's possible. Some people will never love him because the mistake he made. But some people will love him and will actually learn from him. And how can that be? How can that be? Right now the man is killing everybody. But how can that be? See, if he doesn't change, he's going to be remembered like a tyrant, like somebody who's so bad. Nobody wants to be beside him. Right now he's living a life secluded. He's not only living a life secluded, but he's in this palace of $1 billion or whatever it is. Food is being given to him every day. And he thinks he's happy. But that fickle happiness can only go so much. Eventually somebody will want to kill him. Yeah, and even right now somebody wants to kill him. So he's always surrounded by all these people to protect him, looking behind his back. Who's there with a knife to stab me? Is that a way to live? Yeah, that's one way of living. But wouldn't it be nicer to live with happiness, joy, people loving you, saying, hey, how are you doing? Shaking your hands. That would be another way of living, which is a better way of living. I prefer the latter. Putting good things in people's hearts, and that multiplies. So how can he change this? He has to come out and say to the world, I am sorry. I made a grave mistake. I am so sorry. And actually start pulling the troops out. And stop the war. But he won't do that. Because of what? Why will he not do that? Because of ego. He will see himself as a loser, as a weak man. But what he doesn't understand is actually saying sorry and doing what I suggested will make him look like a hero, and only a strong person can do that. Only a strong person can do that. To apologize and make the world good. Especially the part of the world that wants to try and conquer. And guess what will happen? He will look like a hero. He will feel good. He will actually feel good. When that tension is off his shoulder, and you know what? His people will start loving him. Think about that. This is how it works. That is the big secret. Think about that. That is the big secret. But what is a secret? What is a secret? Secret is anything that one does not know right now, and now he knows. And actually implementing it. Now that is a secret revealed. That's where the benefit of the secrets come into play. That is what a secret is. Something that's hidden. And now it's revealed. But, think of this. Is there anything a secret in this world? No. There is no such thing as a secret thing in this world. Everything is revealed. All you have to do is search for it. Think about that. Nothing is a secret. But if he does that, guess what? He will come out of this smelling like a hero, smelling like an awesome human being. His people will love him. The world, some of the people will love him. But not right now like the way it is. The whole world hates him. You see? Love is the most powerful force in the universe. Not hate, not guns, not absolute power. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. If anybody does something wrong in their life, a mark of a superior human being is he or she will go and say sorry and apologize. And then try to make whatever he has taken away, give it back. You will never be able to give those lives back. but he can stop them from other people from dying, including his own people, his own family, the world, his own countrymen. See, this is how it works. That is the big secret. But you know why he won't do it? Because of ego. It will make him, right now, his mind is such a mind that he's thinking that it will make him look weak. But he doesn't understand. He doesn't understand. What he doesn't understand is this actually makes him look stronger. There will always be people in this world who will hate the guy. Even right now, even good people. There are other people in this world, they will trash him. They will trash him, even though he's good. You can never please everybody. That is one of the rules of the world. You can never please anybody. And if you please everybody, you're not growing. Think about that. Understand this. But you might say, hey, he's killed all these people. He's so bad. He's mean. Yeah? Let me ask you a question. Have you done something wrong in your world? In your world. I know I have. And if you have done something wrong in your world, in your small, tiny world that you live in, then have you ever gone and apologized for it? And if you haven't, why haven't you? Because of ego. Because you think that it makes you a small person. You are not going out there to make that other person that you have harmed. You have not gone out there to say sorry to them and make them whole because of ego. Think about what I just said. See, everybody goes through this in their life, including me. And I've done this. I have actually gone and apologized to people. You know what? After that, I feel so amazing. Because it's like a weight off my shoulder taken away. When you do that, your life changes. Guaranteed. But here's the secret. The secret is this. You have to understand that not everybody is going to take your apologies at face value. They will always think there's an ulterior motive. But the thing is this. You have to come clean within yourself. And if you're clean within yourself, it won't even matter to you that what others think about you or say. See what I'm saying? Because when you say sorry, here's the secret of saying sorry. If you say sorry unconditionally, that is the secret. Unconditionally. Guess what happens then? Guess what happens then? If you're doing it with no strings attached, then it will not matter what anybody says, does, or even spits at you. Because that sorry came unconditionally. This is how it works. If you understand this, your life changes. But here's another secret. One more secret, only one more. And what is that? What is that? As soon as you say sorry, not everybody's going to like you. It takes time. It takes time and energy. And you will feel down. But when you are unconditional and you are growing within, eventually the growth that you get from within will catch up to the exterior. So if you've grown this much, the exterior will come and catch up to you. And eventually, people will see the truth. If it is the truth. And if it is unconditional. That, my friends, is how he can come out smelling like a rose. It is not easy. But guess what? What he's doing right now is not easy either. Think about that. The other way has so many benefits as opposed to what he's doing now. Capiche? Capiche. And that's how Mr. Putin can come out smelling like a rose. I know I gave you value. And guess what? Thank you for listening. And if you think somebody can benefit from this knowledge, then share, like, and subscribe to this channel. And please like this channel so we can make this world a better place. One person at a time. Yaman? Yaman. Live consciously, with purpose, in the moment, and with so much passion that you live like a jelly bean, a black jelly bean, a licorice type of jelly bean, the most beautiful jelly bean ever. Not jalebi, jelly bean. Catch my drift?